What if I told you that everything you desire is already within your reach? That you don't have to chase, beg, or struggle for it? That the secret to getting everything you want in life is simply to relax? Sounds crazy, right? But the truth is, the more desperate you are for something, the more it slips through your fingers. And yet, those who seem the most at ease, the most detached, they get everything effortlessly. What's their secret? Keep watching, because today I'm going to reveal how Stoicism can help you manifest everything you desire, without anxiety, without stress, and without losing yourself in the process. When you learn how to master your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions, the world starts aligning in your favor. The things you once desperately chased will start chasing you. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Why is it that people who want something the most often struggle the hardest to get it? Why does neediness push things away while confidence attracts them? The answer lies in the very nature of desire itself. When you cling to something, whether it's success, love, money, or recognition, you signal to the universe and to yourself that you lack it. And this scarcity mindset creates resistance. The Stoics understood this over 2,000 years ago. They knew that attachment leads to suffering and detachment leads to power. But how do you apply this principle to your life? How do you let go and still get everything you want? Let's break it down step by step. Point 1. The power of presence. One of the biggest obstacles to manifestation is living in either the past or the future. Living in the past brings regret, constantly dwelling on what's already gone or mistakes you've made. Living in the future creates anxiety, worrying about what hasn't happened yet. But the true power lies in the present moment. When you fully immerse yourself in the now, you tap into a magnetic energy. People are drawn to those who are fully alive, fully engaged. The moment you stop obsessing over what's next and start appreciating what's right in front of you, you unlock a level of attraction that no amount of effort or chasing can replicate. Imagine two people in a conversation. The first person is distracted, constantly checking their phone, thinking about what they need to do next or what they've done wrong in the past. Their mind is scattered and they aren't truly present. They might be physically in the moment, but emotionally and mentally, they're somewhere else. They're caught up in the future or the past, but never in the now. Now picture the second person. They are calm, focused, and present. They are fully engaged in the conversation, giving their complete attention to the other person. They're not worried about what's next or what has happened before. They're simply enjoying the moment. Their relaxed confidence and genuine presence make the people around them feel valued and drawn to them. Who do you think people will be more attracted to? It's almost always the second person, the one who is in the moment. This is the power of presence. It doesn't mean you ignore the past or the future, but you don't let them control you. You focus on what you can control, your attention. When you shift your energy to the present moment, you start to see more opportunities, better relationships, and a stronger sense of self. It's not about waiting for something to happen. It's about fully embracing what's happening right now. This principle applies in all areas of life, whether it's in relationships, work, or personal growth. Being present gives you the power to connect more deeply, to show up fully, and to attract things naturally. The person who is truly present, however, creates an energy that is magnetic, drawing people and opportunities into their life effortlessly. So when you stop obsessing over the future and start appreciating the present moment, you unlock a level of power and attraction that no amount of effort can replicate. Point 2. The power of indifference. True indifference is the ability to detach your emotions from external outcomes while staying fully engaged in your efforts. It's about controlling what's within your power and letting go of what isn't. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the essence of indifference. The more you crave something, whether it's success, approval, or love, the more control it has over you. The moment you become emotionally dependent on an outcome, you lose your power. But when you embrace the mindset that whether you get it or not, you'll be fine, you regain control. You shift from a place of neediness to a place of confidence. And ironically, that's when things start coming to you effortlessly. Let's take an example. Imagine two job applicants walking into the same interview. The first one is desperate. He needs this job badly. His hands are clammy, his voice is shaky, and he over-explains everything. He constantly seeks validation, apologizing for things he didn't even do wrong. His desperation is obvious, and it makes the interviewer uneasy. He gives off the energy of someone who is not in control of himself. Now, imagine the second applicant. He is calm, composed, and confident. He knows his worth and that if this job isn't the right fit, there will be another opportunity. He doesn't chase or beg. He presents his skills clearly and lets the outcome unfold naturally. His relaxed confidence makes the interviewer feel at ease, and he comes across as someone who belongs in the role. Who do you think gets hired? It's almost always the second candidate. This is the power of indifference. It doesn't mean you don't prepare, care, or give your best effort. It means you are detached from the outcome. You focus on what you can control, your preparation, your attitude, and your presence. The rest, you let it unfold as it may. This principle applies to every aspect of life, relationships, business, and even personal growth. When you stop gripping so tightly onto things you want, they often come to you naturally. Indifference isn't about passivity. It's about mastering your emotions and staying unshaken no matter what life throws at you. That's real power. Point 3. Control what you can, accept what you can't. The core philosophy of Stoicism is simple. Focus on what you can control and accept what you cannot. For example, you may love someone, but you cannot control whether they love you back. No matter how hard you try, you cannot dictate someone else's feelings. However, you can become the kind of person who is worthy of love. Similarly, you cannot guarantee success in every endeavor, but you can improve your skills, work hard, and position yourself for opportunities. The Stoic perspective, control versus acceptance. In life, there are two categories of things within your control: your thoughts, attitude, actions, and daily habits. Beyond your control, other people's opinions, the weather, past events, and future outcomes. Whenever you stress over something outside your control, you waste your energy. But when you channel your energy into what you can control, you become stronger, calmer, and more effective. Stoicism teaches us that our job is to give our best effort without becoming obsessed with the outcome. Is this magic? No, it's just logic. Some people wonder, if I only focus on what I can control, will life really work in my favor? The answer is yes. This isn't some mystical idea, it's reality. When you waste energy worrying about uncontrollable things, you feel frustrated and powerless. But when you focus only on what you can control, you align yourself with reality, and when you do that, success becomes far more likely. Stoic practice. For the next 7 days, make a list. Things you can control. How you spend your mornings, which skills you develop, how you manage your emotions. Things you can't control. What others think of you, the outcome of your efforts, unexpected events. Each morning, review your list and focus only on the things within your control. If you can turn this into a habit, life will become much simpler and more peaceful. Point 4. Relax and trust the process. When you desperately chase something, it moves further away. But when you learn to let things flow naturally, they come to you effortlessly. Think of water. If you try to grab a handful of it too forcefully, it slips through your fingers. But if you keep your hand open, the water naturally gathers in your palm. Life works the same way. This is the secret of effortless manifestation. You do the work, but you're not overly attached to the outcome. You don't beg for attention or chase after validation, because those who are truly confident never plead. Your only job is to stay present, work on yourself, and trust that the right things will come at the right time. The universe rewards those who are patient, self-assured, and aware of their own worth. Point 5. Aligning action with intention. Many people believe that manifestation is about sitting still and simply imagining what they want until it magically appears. But that's not how reality works. Thinking alone doesn't create change, action does. The Stoic philosophers emphasize discipline and purposeful action. According to them, thoughts alone are meaningless unless they are followed by the right steps. You can't just wait for good things to happen. You must actively create your own fortune. For example, if you want success, you can't just dream about it. You must start acting like a successful person now. Your mindset, habits, and daily routines should reflect the success you desire. Similarly, if you want deep love, you must live as though you are already deeply loved. Build your self-respect and confidence so that you don't depend on external validation. True love is attracted to those who already embody love within themselves. Real manifestation is about setting the right intention, aligning your actions with that intention, and moving forward without obsessing over the outcome. When your desires and actions are in harmony, you naturally attract what you seek. Point 6. Detach from the outcome. Epictetus said, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens be the way it is, and you will have peace." Most people suffer because they are attached to a specific outcome. They believe that happiness is only possible if they get what they want. But Stoicism teaches us that happiness doesn't depend on the final result. Rather, it depends on our mindset. A Stoic never allows themselves to be a slave to external events. If you constantly worry about, does this person like me or not, you lose control over yourself. Instead, if you focus on improving yourself, becoming the best version of who you are, you naturally gain control over your own life. Similarly, if you become obsessed with success, you will always be plagued by fear, doubt, and anxiety. But if you shift your focus to daily effort, sharpening your skills, working hard, and staying consistent, the results will take care of themselves. Stoic practice. Give yourself a challenge for the next week. Whenever you feel overly attached to a certain outcome, stop, take a deep breath, and tell yourself, "I only control my efforts, not the results." This practice will gradually bring peace to your mind and strengthen your confidence. Point 7. Living as if you already have it. In this final step, we dive deep into one of the most powerful concepts that both Stoicism and the law of attraction share: embodying the mindset of someone who already has what they desire. Living as if you already have it isn't about blind hope or wishful thinking. It's about shifting from wanting to being. The law of attraction isn't a passive process of hoping something will come into your life. It's an active process of living and behaving in a way that shows you already possess what you desire. This mindset is rooted in Stoic principles, where the Stoics never hoped for good things to happen to them. They actively lived their values and created their reality through their actions, thoughts, and attitudes. The Stoics taught that a good life isn't about external circumstances, but about internal strength and virtue. They didn't wish for strength, wealth, or happiness. They became strong through discipline, they became resilient through practice, and they learned to be content regardless of what life threw at them. They focused on action, not merely on desire. They knew that the more they lived according to their values, the more likely they were to attract the things they needed to thrive. Aligning your actions with your desires. When you start living as if you already have what you want, you're not just fantasizing about it, you're putting yourself into the mindset that what you desire is already on its way. The law of attraction hinges on aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you want to create. If you want success, act like a successful person. If you want health, start taking care of your body the way a healthy person would. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius put it best when he said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. It's about internal alignment. If you can align your mind, body, and spirit with the reality you want, your external world will naturally follow suit. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or circumstances, but about becoming the version of yourself who already has those things. When you begin to act as if you already have what you want, you're telling your brain to focus on those actions and beliefs. The more you reinforce that behavior, the more your mind begins to accept it as your reality. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Take a simple example. Imagine you want to be a confident person. If you sit around waiting for confidence to magically appear, you might wait forever. But if you act confident, stand tall, make eye contact, and speak clearly, even when you don't feel confident, you are programming your mind to embrace that reality. Over time, your actions will feel more natural, and your confidence will grow, not because you magically attracted it, but because you became it through practice. This creates a positive feedback loop. As you begin to act in alignment with your goals, your results will start to change. You might notice that people start reacting differently to you, opportunities arise, or things start falling into place. Not because of magic, but because you have set your mind to a reality where success is inevitable and your thoughts and actions are aligned with that vision. Living as if you already have it means you are constantly reinforcing the belief that you deserve and can achieve what you desire. And the more you act as if, the more your brain believes it's possible. Your confidence grows, your sense of worth increases, and soon your external reality catches up to match what you've already built internally. The reason why the most confident, successful people seem to have everything effortlessly is that they understand this principle. They aren't desperate. They aren't constantly seeking approval. They know their worth, and because of that, the world bends in their favor. If you want love, don't beg for it. Become someone so valuable that love finds you. If you want success, don't obsess over it. Master your craft, and success will follow. If you want happiness, stop searching for it. Live in the present, and happiness will emerge naturally. Everything you desire is within your reach, not by force, not by struggle, but by alignment. Master your mind, control what you can, detach from what you can't, and relax. The universe responds to confidence, not neediness. The moment you truly let go is the moment everything starts coming to you. To wrap up, living as if you already have what you want is the ultimate manifestation of much self-discipline and mindset. The Stoics taught us that the external world can be chaotic, but our internal world is where true control lies. By aligning your thoughts, actions, and energy with the reality you want, you are not waiting for things to change. You are becoming the person who can create the life they desire. And through that, the life you want will naturally manifest. Remember, the law of attraction isn't about magic. It's about psychology. Your mind and body are powerful tools that work together to create the reality you believe is possible. So start acting, thinking, and living as if you already have it, and watch as the world around you begins to reflect your inner transformation. If this message resonated with you, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. And if you want to dive deeper, watch this next video. It'll change the way you see the world.